Well, good afternoon everyone and welcome back to the Peninsula Stadium, and following the midweek win at Wigan Athletic in the Virtue Trophy on Tuesday night, attention very much now turns back to league matters for Salford City here on a Saturday as the AMMIES welcome Tranmere Rovers to Moor Lane. And after Tuesday night, Carl Robertson is giving first league starts to Michael Rose, Brandon Cooper and Matt Butcher, as well as a debut for new forward Dan Udoh. And there will also be a first league start of the season for goalkeeper Mark Howard, who comes in for Matty Young, who is on international duty this weekend. So Dan Udoh starts this afternoon, Salford City's deadline day signing, who joined the AMMIES on Monday after spending a year or so with Wycombe Wanderers in League One. Real looking forward to seeing him in action this afternoon. He'll be up front today with Cole Stockton, who scored Salford's second goal on Tuesday night to get off the mark for the season when it comes to goal scoring for Cole Stockton. He spent several years on the Wirral playing for Tranmere, making over 130 appearances. Well, today Cole will be making his 50th appearance for Salford. So the referee is about to get us started here, and we're off and running on a Saturday afternoon here at the Peninsula Stadium with the ball played back to Murphy. He plays it out to the right-hand side for Tranmere Rovers, and sliced clearance there by Minogue, which ends up into the arms of Mark Howard, into the centre circle. However, Grant gets possession back for Salford, plays it out to the left-hand side. Harris does well to keep it in play. Kadeem Harris now motoring forward down the left-hand side, plays it off to Grant, corner of the penalty area, back into midfield to Garbutt, square to Butcher. Butcher out to the left-hand side. Harris now can drive forward, trying to get the better of Norman, crosses the ball in there. Sesse, great save by Murphy. Not cleared yet by Tranmere, now it's cleared, but that was a good save there by Joe Murphy. Decent opportunity. Norman under pressure from Harris to Whittaker, sliding challenge by Garbutt, who wins the ball back, and it's a good challenge to release Sesse now. Sesse out towards the right-hand side and then goes for a reverse shot in a way towards the back post area, and that took a deflection. It was good play from Callum Sesse, that, and Salford get themselves a corner. We played just over 21 minutes here. Corner ball from the left-hand side. He's got Butcher nearby, but it's going to be a cross into the box, and in towards the near post it goes, but there's Ironside meeting it. Garbutt plays this ball back, and Howard with a ball back towards the penalty area. There's Minogue, flicked on by Udoh, it falls for Stockton, and what a last-ditch challenge that was from Nathan Smith, denying Cole Stockton there from scoring his second goal this week. But Salford have themselves a corner, their second in quick succession. George Grant, one arm raised from the left-hand side. It's going to be swung in. Garbutt with an improvised glancing header, not cleared yet. There's Minogue flicking the ball on to Cooper on the back post, and it's defended again. And Salford creating opportunities here. It was actually Nathan Smith again clearing it. In comes the cross now, and I think that came off the head of O'Connor, brought down by Stockton on the byline on the right-hand side of the penalty area. Into the box it goes. There's Cooper with a brilliant header, saved again by Tranmere. Cooper trying to bring the ball under control. It falls for Grant. Grant out to the left-hand side. Salford banging on the door here. Harris with a cross in. That takes a deflection. Garbutt over on the right-hand side, but here comes Whittaker to bring the ball out now. Whittaker with two Salford players nearby. Here's Harris now. Harris will play the ball to Stockton. That's a good ball to Stockton, who controls it well. Gets it to Udoh. Udoh holds it up on the right-hand side of midfield. Udoh to Butcher. Butcher out to the right-hand side now to Minogue. Minogue holds on to it. Minogue beats his man. Minogue now making his way in field. Minogue goes for goal! And that is inches over the bar. Good effort there from Haji Minogue, coming in from the touchline there, a yard or so outside the 18-yard box, and he went for goal and just missed the near post and went over the bar. Garbutt just asking the referee if Whittaker is the right amount of yards away from this corner. In comes the cross now, headed clear there by Smith, but possession back with Harris in the corner of the penalty area on the right-hand side. Harris crosses the ball into the box. There's Cooper getting his head on that. It's across the 6-yard box. Not defended by Tranmere Rovers. There's Cole Stockton getting up ahead of Nathan Smith, but heads the ball just over the bar. The score remains 0-0. So free kick then It's going to be ambitious to score from here. I think Patrick will certainly be looking to cross this ball into Salford's penalty area instead. In fact, it's played short. Well, Sese got to that ball before Whittaker did, but Patrick will get possession back, and the angle, he goes for goal. It's going to fall to Whittaker. Great save by Howard there with his left foot. Great goalkeeping from Mark Howard, but the danger not averted yet. Here's Patrick on the ball again. Patrick, Whittaker on the left-hand side with a bit more time, crosses the ball in, but that's over the roof of the net and out of play. Well, there was a bit of luck there from Tranmere on that free kick. Sese just sticking his foot out and Patrick keeping his run going. Patrick's shot taking a deflection into the path of Whittaker, but then Mark Howard called upon. Good goalkeeping, determined to keep his third clean sheet in 3 starts for the AMMIES since returning back to the club. Smallwood gets to the ball first. Good determination there for the Tranmere skipper. Blacker takes over now. Blacker into the penalty area on the right-hand side. He's twisting and turning, but Garbutt was watching him all the way and gets the ball back. Rose, in turn, plays it to Grant. Grant, outside of his boot, plays it forward to Udo. Good hold-up play from Salford's new forward. Udo now making his way forward on the left-hand side to Harris. Harris, crossing opportunity here. In it comes! And it's just over the head of Sese on the back post. Well, that was a good break out there from Salford. From defending to attacking. A cross towards the back post there for a second from my eye line. It looked like Harris's cross was actually going directly in there, but in the end it was just over the head of Sese on the back post area. Norman plays it down the right hand side. Rose gets to it. Here's Garbutt now under pressure, not many outlets there, has to play it back to Rose, who in turn plays it back to Howard. Howard clears it towards the halfway line. Minogue clearly being held there by Brough. But Minogue does well, gets it down the right-hand side, as Sese does equally well. Beats Turnbull. Sese, right-hand side of the box. Can he find a red shirt? He can, he finds Udo. The shot, though, is blocked. Only as far as Minogue, lays it off to Grant. His shot is blocked. Minogue is there again, to the corner of the penalty area to Harris. Harris goes for goal, over the bar. Well, Salford have had certainly their opportunities in this first half, but you have to say, the defending from Tranmere Rovers at times has been resolute, to say the least. Bodies diving in there to stop the shot at goal. Good play from Sese, wasn't it? Udo's shot blocked. Grant's shot blocked. Players from Tranmere Rovers there protecting Joe Murphy's goal at all costs. Score remains 0-0. And in fact, no additional time at all to be added on. And that is half-time here at the Peninsula Stadium. And there has been chances at either end. Mark Howard with a fantastic save partway through that first half, but you have to say the traffic looks like it's been going all towards Joe Murphy's goal on a lot of occasions. But Joe Murphy, good goalkeeping from the Tranmere Rovers goalkeeper, but also resolute defending as well from Tranmere Rovers, has kept the score at 0-0. And that is half-time here at the Peninsula Stadium. And it is Salford City 0, Tranmere Rovers 0, and we'll be back in 15 minutes with the second half. So we're about to get the second half underway. The referee blows his whistle and we're back off and running for the second half here at the Peninsula Stadium. Played infield to Whittaker, to Patrick. Patrick loses out there to Cooper. Cooper. Can he find Grant here? He can. Good ball. Good control from George Grant. Gets it to Udo. Udo, edge of the box! Just over the bar. Turnbull clears it. Minogue heads it to Butcher, back to Minogue, to Udo, Udo to Grant. Grant looking leftwards here. Harris on his right foot, edge of the area, trying to find an opening for a pass or a shot. Gets it to Garbutt. Grant still on the left-hand side of the penalty area. Now corner of the penalty area, back to Garbutt on this left-hand side. Garbutt to Grant, who's found space for himself in midfield. Chips it out to the right-hand side now. Here's Minogue. Corner of the penalty area on the other side, looking for the run of Sese. Sese with Turnbull for company. Sese does well to keep hold of it. He's under pressure though. Gets it to Cooper. Cooper keeps it in play. Cooper now makes his way to the corner flag. Oh, it finds Grant. Grant slips, finds Harris. Harris shoots over the bar. Goal kick taken. Ironside a little nudge in the back there. We carry on. Garbutt clears his lines. Long ball up played to Udo. Is that ball going to fall for Sese? Sese makes that ball his and then charges into the penalty area and he's brought down. The referee had an excellent view of that, no doubt about it. And Tranmere Rovers there just really caught out by that turn of pace from Callum Sese, just charging in there from midfield. Good play from Udo there, but Sese straight from midfield there, and Turnbull just clipping him. And it's a penalty to Salford. We played just over 10 minutes of this second half. Referee in position, blows his whistle. Luke Garbutt steps up. And Garbutt puts the ball to the goalkeeper's right-hand side. Joe Murphy died to his left, and Salford take the lead here. 56 minutes played. A really good penalty spot kick there from Luke Garbutt, sending the keeper the wrong way. And with some authority, placing it into the opposite corner. Salford 1-0 up, and I think justifiably so. And it's going to be a corner to Salford, which Luke Garbutt is going to be taking. Garbutt swings the ball in there, headed clear by Turnbull. Grant can receive the ball back in midfield, plays it back out to Garbutt from the right. First time ball in, cleared only as far as Botchu on the volley. Falls to Udo. Oh, good save by Murphy again. Point blank range with his right foot. It was all but certainly going to be a debut goal there for Dan Udo. He thought he did everything right, but he didn't count on Joe Murphy just sticking out his right leg. So, another corner though to Salford. 62 minutes played. Garbutt from the right-hand side. Another corner for the AMMIES captain to take. In it comes now. Swung in, but cleared there by Lowe. Only as far as Grant. Grant half volleys it out to Garbutt on the right-hand side. Garbutt trying to get the better of Davison here. Garbutt does. Crosses the ball in. There's Minoga. Flicked on towards the back post. Low cushion heads it towards Joseph. Harris comes over. Can Harris keep the ball in play? He can. Kadeem Harris, good play from the left-hand side now. Gets the better of Joseph on his left foot. Can he cross the ball in towards the back post? There's Minoga getting to it, but headed out of play. It's going to be another corner to Salford. Luke Garbutt with another corner from the right-hand side. It's going to be another in-swinger from the Salford captain. In it comes towards Cooper on the back post, but it was cleared there just about by O'Connor. Brought down by Harris, and that's loose play from Salford. And here comes Patrick to relieve the pressure. Can he get a goal back here? He's one-on-one with Howard. He rounds Howard and rolls the ball into the net. And just as Salford were piling on the pressure on the Tranmere Rovers goal, Tranmere breakout, Patrick, who, as I mentioned in the build-up, has scored in each of Tranmere Rovers' last 4 matches. Well, make that 5 now. Cool play. And the score is now 1 apiece, 64 minutes played. So, how does Salford respond to that? That is a bit of a body blow, isn't it? Because Salford were really on top and have been for much of the closing stages of the first half, and certainly in the opening stages of the second half. But, well, that's football for you. O'Connor on the left-hand side of midfield, switches it here to Lowe. Lowe bringing the ball forward, crosses the ball in, and an opportunity there for Connor Jennings. It's going to be a goal kick, and when you've got 1,300 Tranmere Rovers fans behind the goal you're attacking, who've now got that enthusiasm as well, does turn the nature of the game slightly. But Salford, like I say, have been on top in this game, just need to get back to that. Just ride out this storm. But here's Davison releasing Patrick. Patrick into the area. This is going to be 2. Oh, he puts it wide. Well, here's Lowe. Here's that ball forward there towards Jennings. Smallwood. Joseph putting the pressure on Garbutt. Garbutt goes down there, and the referee wasn't too far away from that, the assistant referee. Joseph could cross the ball in. It's straight to Patrick inside the penalty area, and what a great reflex save that was from Mark Howard to keep the score at 1 apiece. No foul given. Joseph crossed the ball in by the penalty spot. There was Patrick. Great save by Howard. And another change as well. We're going to see the return of Ossama Ashley, who's returning from injury. He's coming on for Haji Minoga, so a double change there for Salford. Just to confirm, Brandon Cooper, Haji Minoga off. In their place, Ossama Ashley and Ollie Turton. Smallwood, O'Connor, Smallwood. Here's Smith. Smallwood inside the centre circle. Stockton pursues. Low on the right-hand side of defence now in the right back position. Will play the ball down the line to Jennings, to Joseph. Good play from Joseph as the substitute now for Tranmere Rovers is in space. Corner of the penalty, plays it to Patrick, who shoots first time. But Howard had his angles covered there. Gathers O'Connor and Udo. Falls for Jennings favourably, and Jennings plays it to Joseph. Joseph now looking to get the better of Garbutt again. Joseph on his right foot will go for goal, but that goes harmlessly over the bar. Howard out of his area. In the left back position, will play it into the centre circle, but Patrick was there. Woodburn thankfully dispossesses Tranmere's current leading scorer. Garbutt to Turton. Turton, the right hand side of the halfway line, delivers a diagonal ball towards Udo. Udo's onside, heads the ball back for Stockton! Salford are back in front, the two centre forwards there combining. It's a good ball from Turton into the penalty area. Udo heading the ball back, and there was Cole Stockton, the former Tranmere Rovers man, scoring his first goal of the season away at Wigan in the trophy midweek, and scoring his first league goal of the season today on the following Saturday. Salford back in front, it's 2-1. Well, when you've got a player like Udo up front, it draws the attention, and Udo drawing the attention there of two Tranmere players who forgot all about Cole Stockton. He's not going to miss from there, is he? And Cole Stockton giving Salford the lead once again. Woodburn plays it back to Rose. Rose looks for Sesse out on the right-hand side. Sesse brings the ball down. He's been a handful all afternoon as Callum Sesse. Plays it into Ashley. Ashley makes that ball his. Ashley now making his way to the penalty area to Udo. Back to Ashley! Oh my goodness me! What a goal that is from the returning Ossama Ashley. The last time we saw him was in pre-season, and he scored a blinding goal in that particular game. Well, he's equalled that today when it matters in a competitive fixture here in League Two in the Peninsula Stadium. Into the top corner. What a finish. 86 minutes played here. And that is Salford getting the 3 points surely and putting this game to bed. What a finish from Ossama Ashley. Into the top corner. It soared into that top corner. Ossama Ashley returning to the fold this afternoon from injury. And what a return. Salford 3, Tranmere Rovers 1. Udo returning the ball there. Blimey, what a finish that is. Joe Murphy with no chance. So, 3-1 the score. Just your normal run-of-the-mill Saturday afternoon here in Sky Bet League 2. It's been a good game of football, this. And that is full time here at the Peninsula Stadium, and Salford City return to winning ways in the league following that victory midweek in the trophy, and the draw against Cheltenham last Friday night. Well, it's 3 points for the AMMIES back here at the Peninsula Stadium, and a 3-1 victory over Tranmere Rovers. But what a second half we've seen here.